Hi everybody, Carl here, and I wanted to come on with a kind of a short little video, and it's kind of an update on a project we did a while back, actually about 2 years ago now, where we built the AM/FM radio kit that I think originally I seen it on Ham Nation and thought it'd be a good project. And Uh, in a way, it was a good project, but not for the reasons that you would think so. This radio, if it's a radio you just want to build, have it work perfectly, put it up on the shelf and use it and say, "Wow, that was great." This is not that. This is not that good for that. On the other hand, if you're looking for a project where you put something together and things are breaking, and some of the materials that they send you are not all that hot, and you have to constantly figure it out, it's kind of like a learning thing. This actually might be a good thing to buy. Now, when I put it together, originally, and you start with the AM, you put the AM together, I could not get the AM working. So I went on and I built the FM, and sure enough, that worked. Now I had to do some tweaking on it, but yeah, that worked. A lot of things broke on it. The switch to go from AM to FM, it just fell apart. And to this day, I have not replaced the switch yet, which I will. I wanted to get it working. But the reason that I'm coming here is I finally, after all these times, I finally got the AM to work. Now it's not working the way it should. I think I've got the bandwidth way too narrow, so it's like super selective. And as soon as you get off it, you'll start getting buzzing, and I had some motorboating going on in that. But going from it being adjusted in outer space to like bringing it down, I'm getting it dialed in now. Now the kit. Let me turn this around, and let me switch the close stuff. This is the original kit. It's the model AM/FM 108 CK Superhet radio, and there's the front of it, and it's by Elenco. And here's the radio itself. Now, this area down here, this is the AM, and up here, this is the FM. And as you see, I've got the switch wired because I haven't replaced it. It completely fell apart. Now I can turn it on, and you're going to hear that buzzy. Let's see if I can. Okay. Let's see what we.
With Lori Terrace. Quebec's public security minister says water levels in flooded areas of the province should start going down on Wednesday. More than 1,500 people have been forced from their homes.
This is
rising floodwaters have swept
CKLW, and it's actually it's not in Detroit. It's actually in Windsor, but that's in Canada, just north of here.
Hardest by the historic spring flooding. White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer is downplaying talk of a trade war.
I think you got that off your chest for a lot of folks.
Yeah, you know what? It's incredible. Like the video of either my rant or the video of the guy taking the ball.
Okay, now this is here. There's a local station here in Toledo, so. And I'm not really playing it for optimum pickup. I'm just trying to pick it up in the room that has a lot of interference in the trailer. That's like a big shielded box. So she is working. I just wanted to show you because I know that it wasn't looking real good there. Like I wasn't getting nothing. I did some real basic tuning on the cans, and that's one of the things that was wrong with this. I replaced a couple of these cans a couple years ago. particularly the first IF. And the one that I had bought evidently was a bad one, because I just put this one in again, and after fiddling around with it, I finally got all this to work. Now, talk about sometimes you get a deal, right? Well, I went to this place called BG Micro because I was looking, I wanted to get some IF cans for this because I was thinking that's probably what was wrong with it. The one can that I had, the one that I had in before this, I had hooked it up to my sweep generator. I hooked it up to, I had the frequency counter used on it, and I was also using the my scope. And I could not get the signal to come through on the scope. So I thought something's wrong here. And I checked some other ones and they were coming through fine. That one was not. So I said, well, okay, I'm going to see if I can buy some of these. Well, that BG Micro, they had a deal where you can get all three. You can get the first, second, and third IC cans, $4.55. It was like $1.98 or something. So I said, well, hey, okay, I'm going to get like 3 of these because down the road I might need some. So I sent for it. A few days later, they arrived in the mail, and they came with like instructions on, what's inside each one. Hold on a second. And they came with these instructions on each one. Now here's the deal. On the first can, on the ones they send you, the capacitor is on the secondary, and all the rest of them, the capacitors, on the primary. Well, they said that in some cases that you'll need that first can to have the capacitor on the primary, so they actually sent 3 extra AO1s, or it's actually 024. It's another yellow one. It's another first, but it has the capacitor on the primary. I thought that was so cool of them. No charge. They just did that. Like I said, plus they sent papers showing the whole deal. And I thought that was just great. So, sometimes when places give you a deal and they're good, you want to share that with others. So there you go. But, okay, the things... So I replaced that can right there. And that one has the capacitor on the secondary, and so far it's working. Now, like I said, I think I've got to readjust the bandwidth, and there's a lot of stuff I got to do. This is the first time it's ran, and I can't tell you when. But along the ways, I had replaced the 2N2222 on both of these. This originally was the, let's see, if we go here, they were originally, where am I looking? They were 2N3904s. Okay, I don't know if that's coming in clear or what. But anyway, and I replaced them with 2N2222s. Those seem to work okay. It seems like I had to replace a capacitor too. That went bad. One there, and I think one up there. If there was something else I replaced, I honestly can't remember. But just be it known that when you get this kit, there's a good chance you are going to have to get some of your own parts for it. Now, I want to tell you, I'm not going to keep this. Well, I'm going to keep it. I mean, I'm not putting it together to use as like a daily radio to use and stuff and that. I mean, I've got plenty of, I got AM radios and I got FM radios all over the place and that. But, as a project, I thought there definitely was a learning here. But what I want to do is I'm going to use it because I want to use my my sweep generator for my AM, And plus down in all the stuff, there's my Sylvania for the FM. Well, there's a lot of stuff open here, so we should be able to connect to it and learn about using both the sweep generators for AM and FM. And so I thought this would make a good candidate to do that. As a matter of fact, since it does have I'm pretty sure it's the bandwidth because it's so narrow that as soon as you come off it, you get the squeal and stuff and that. So, but we'll find that out, and that's why I really wanted to get this working, and we did. And so I'll let y'all go for now. I'll do a little more fine tuning on it, and we'll get it to where it's a pretty good sounding little radio. And I'll get a switch for it down the road somehow, some way. And then we will start using it for the sweep generator stuff. But I thought that was so cool of BJ Micros. They really dialed me in, and I just want to say thanks to them. And one other thing I wanted to mention, I got a little something here, and what is this? Let's see if I can. What's that there? That's a little project. I got that from Banggood, and it's something that I had seen on 12 volt vids videos where he put this little power supply together that he got, and it was like only $10. And I thought, wow, that's how do they do that? But I think we're gonna, it's got everything. It came with everything, and I thought, how fun would that be? Maybe we could do that together. He already did a video where he put it together and that, but I thought maybe I could do one too. So, okay, everybody. So until later on, I'll be seeing you, and we'll be continuing with this radio. We'll be continuing with with that power supply, which I think will be fun. And I might have a little bit of a machining video coming up too. So until then, thank you, everybody. Appreciate people continuing to watch and stay with me on this. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. So if you liked it, please give us a thumbs up, and if you've not subscribed and joined our family, please think about it. We'd love to have you join us. Okay, everybody, take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.